So to make our basic skirt block, these are the measurements you will need right on the screen. So you need these measurements to achieve a perfect skirt block. So welcome to my channel. My name is Alake Oge. The first time of watching my video, please kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe and also click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new tutorial. So let's start off the basic skirt pattern drafting. So the first thing I'll do is I'll first create a borderline on my pattern paper right here. So I'll just mark 1 inch on this side of the paper. So just mark 1 inch straight then. So if you are sure that the edge of your pattern paper is straight, you might not need to draw this borderline. So but if you're not sure, just draw the borderline. But if you're sure, you can just keep this process, this step. So I'm just going to connect the dotted lines together. I always do this in order to have a straight line. So don't drill your line once. Do this so that it will not bend. Then the next thing I'll do is to divide my biggest circumference. My biggest circumference is the hip. My hip is 36. So 36 divided by 2 equals to 18. So that's what I'm marking from where I mark the borderline right now. So for yours, just divide your biggest circumference by 2. Most times it's always the hip, but some people's waist might be bigger than their hip. So you just divide it into 2, then you mark it on your pattern paper like I'm doing now. So I'm just connecting the dotted lines together. So the next thing I'll do is to divide half of my biggest circumference into 2 again. Now I already marked the 18 inches. Then I'll divide the 18 inches into 2 again. That means I will have 9 inches on one side and 9 inches on the other side. One side will be for the front and the other side will be for the back. So I'm just doing my dotted line like so. So just divide yours into 2 again. Once you divided your biggest circumference into 2, then you divide it into 2 again. So just connecting it like so. So one side for the front, so this side will be for the front, that's CF, center front, and CB is center back. So the next measurement I will input is the waist to hip. That's the difference between my waist and my hip. So you just measure from where you place your skirt to the fullest part of your hip. And mine is 8 inches. That's why I'm marking 8 inches. Mostly it's between 7 to 9 inches. So yours might be 7, 8 or 9. It is rare cases that it will be 10. It's between 7 to 9 inches. So I'll just label that hip line, that's HL. And the next, up there, I'm going to measure that waist line, that's the WL, like so. So the next measurement I'll input is the waist to the knee measurement. You need to measure from your waist to your knee. That is how you're going to create your pencil skirt effect. So I'm just measuring that. Mine is 20 inches. So I'm just inputting that. So make sure you measure from your waist to the top of your knee. Don't measure below your knee. Let it be on top of your knee. So I'm just inputting that in broken lines. Then I'll connect the lines together. So I'm just leaving that K here. That's a knee line. So the next measurement I'll input is my waist circumference. So the waist, it could be divided into 4 because we are drafting half of the front and half of the back. So my waist is 28. 20 divided by 4 equals to 7 plus 1 inch for that. That's why I marked 8. So I'll be using 1 inch for that. And on the hip line there, we have exactly quarter of the hip there already. 30 divided by 4 equals to 9. We have 9 there already. So I'm just going to connect it to the hip line like so. Then on the back I will add 1.5 for the dart. That makes it 8.5. We'll be taking 2 darts on the back area, which you're going to see right on in the video. So I'm just going to connect from there straight to the hip line. We have exactly the hip measurement on the on the hip line already, so I'm just marking that. So the next I'll do is to input my bust span. My bust span is 7, so 7 divided by 2 equals to 3.5. So from there I'll mark down 4 inches for the front dart length. I know I added 1 inch for that allowance. That means I'll take half inch on one side and half inch on the other side. So that is the dart for the front. So from the center front right there, I'll come down by half inch to create a kind of curve effect around there in order to eliminate any kind of puffness around the waistline. So I'm just going to just use my curve ruler to connect it to the edge like so. And this will not affect your pattern, you're not returning it, so just cross that out like so. So on the from the center back, I'll mark half of my bust span. My bust span is 7 divided by 2 equals 3.5. Then for the dart length I marked there is 5 inches. Then I'll connect it. I added 1.5, so I'll first use 1 inch right there, half inch on both sides, and connect it to the dart like so. So the remaining half inch that I have left, I will take it from the center back like that. This will eliminate any kind of folding at the back area. So that one is just what I did right there. So on the knee line, to create the pencil skirt effect, so on the side area there, I'll go in by 1 inch to create that. You can do 1.5 or 2 inches. So from the hip line there, I'll come down by 0.75. Then I'll use my ruler to connect from that 0.75 straight to the knee line like that. So and then I'll just the half inch, I'll take it on the hem line too. That 1 inch rather, I'll just take it straight on the hem line like so. Then for the back, instead of taking the 1 inch on one side, I will divide the 1 inch into 2. So I'll take half inch on this side and also half inch from the center back like that. So I'll use my ruler. So from the 0.75 there, you connect it to the hem, to the knee line like that. And also from the back to come down by 0.75, then you connect the half inch straight down to there. So you take it to the hem line like so. So that is all to create our pencil skirt, basic pencil skirt block. So I'm just writing my annotation on the pattern paper. So the front, you cut it on fold, and for the back you're going to cut 2 pieces. So I'll label it the back like so. So I'm just going to cut out the pattern like that. So that is all for the basic skirts pattern. So thank you for watching this video. If you find it helpful, please give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Please support my channel by subscribing. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. So if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, like, and if you have any question, please ask your question in the comment section down below. So I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.